Hi, my name is Samuel George, and this is part 2 of Assignment 2 for Comp533. In this part, we're going to show that atomic broadcasting does not create inconsistencies. So we're going to show an inconsistency created with non-atomic broadcasting, and then show that the atomic broadcasting does not suffer from the same problem. And then we're also going to change the broadcasting modes dynamically and show that there is an inconsistency that can arise when you change the broadcasting modes dynamically. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start it up in debug mode and show the difference between atomic broadcasting versus non-atomic broadcasting and the creation of inconsistencies. Let's let all these start here. Okay. Just as a note, I've designed these. These are what are going to change the mode dynamically. So we can see here we're able to change the mode however we would like. So let's go ahead and begin by creating an inconsistency. So we're going to put the mode in non-atomic mode. What this does is this controller basically says set the mode for every client, set your own mode to non-atomic, and then it tells the proxy server to then in turn set the mode for everyone. This will be important for the second part. We're going to create inconsistencies. And now they're both in non-atomic mode. So let's just show the workflow. So I'll just do commands in here for simplicity. So we're going to move him into the driveway, and we're just going to show the workflow. So normally you will get a property change event fired by this move 100-100. Since we're in non-atomic mode, he will immediately respond. The client will then queue up and say, I would like to send this command to everyone else, which he does. So then he calls send command and echoes that to everyone. And both of them do the process. This one catches up. Okay, so we have each of them move 100-100. Now we're going to show in non-atomic mode. For example, if we do a take one and we have this property change event fired, that's getting processed. But over here, suppose someone said move 100-100 at the same time, that event's also going to get dispatched. That property change event is here, so he has moved, he's gone ahead and taken one. You can already see we are going to have an inconsistency. So the server's going to try to echo take one to everybody. At the same time, this guy's going to say, I want to send move 100-100. The server is then going to call the take one on both people. So he's going to try to take one, and he's going to say, no, I can't take one, I've already moved. And this one is going to say I'm going to ignore it since I already took one, and then the move command is going to come in to this guy and he's going to move. So we've created this inconsistency here. Now we're going to show that in atomic mode this inconsistency does not occur. Okay, so let's start up here. Okay. Alright, so we're going to try to emulate the same behavior that we did before in atomic mode, and we're going to see that it does not work. So we're going to set all our client modes to atomic. It's a simple call to put them both in atomic mode. Now we're going to just do a simple try the same inconsistency. So we got property change, it's going to move, they both move, they're in atomic mode, so you didn't respond locally, we saw that. So now for example, if I say over here take one, queue that up, that property change event occurs, and we say move 100-100. At the same time, we're just going to click through, the server's going to say echo back, this one's going to receive its property change and send that along as well. And he's going to echo it to everyone. Alright, first guy's going to take one. He received the take one from the other guy. This one's going to take one. He received his own take one back. And then they're both going to move. Okay, so you can see how in atomic mode, this covers in atomic broadcasting, you cannot create inconsistencies with non-communicating operations. Okay, We're also going to cover the first part of part 1, which is changing the broadcasting mode in clients. So let's open one more time. To show that we can change the mode dynamically for this last part, we're going to put this over here. Okay, as you can see, they're all in local mode to start. And we've been doing this, but just a formal definition. So for example, over here, if I say call move 100, 100 and hit enter, it has that property change event and it doesn't send it to everyone else. And of course, an undo, we can do the same thing here and say move 100, 100. And of course, he does it to everyone else. However, if we change into atomic mode, it then calls and says, I want to put all the clients in atomic mode. The server responds in turn and calls set mode atomic in each of the clients. And now they're both in atomic mode. And if I type something like undo in either one, that property change event will come through. It'll send the command along. The proxy server will call process command, and they'll both undo. Okay, so it's dynamically changing the mode, which is here. So change broadcasting in one and show that it's reflected in all others. However, we're going to create an inconsistency using input. So let's go into non-atomic mode. And this could be a situation that will happen. So everyone's in non-atomic mode. Suppose over here in one client, someone were to call move 100, 100. Okay, we've gotten that property change event. That event occurs. He moves 100, 100. In the same instance, someone else over here, for example, may try to change his mode and says, actually, we should go into local mode. Okay. He's trying to echo move 100, 100 to both, but in the meantime, he is also saying, oh, I want the proxy server to actually change all of our modes. So he sets his own mode to local, which means he does not respond to commands coming in from the server, and he sends along, change your mode to local. Okay? Because of this, when this one gets ready to echo the move 100, 100, this one is going to ignore the echo because he thinks he's just in local mode. So he's not going to get anything, and then he's going to then tell set local mode on both of them. Okay? So we've finished. He is moved. He is not. They're both in local mode, but we've created an inconsistency by using inputs from one client other than when we changed the mode. So we put 100, 100 in here. We changed to local mode here, and as you can see, we created an inconsistency. So this covers first showing atomic broadcasting did not create inconsistencies that non-atomic broadcasting did, and then we changed the broadcasting mode dynamically, but also showed that we could create an inconsistency with that dynamic change for those modes. And that ends part 2 of our demo.